Mr. Manimaran, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Yes.
here, and my thoughts is going to be little uncomfortable because the whole world, this sustainable development or global warming, reducing carbon footprint, it is becoming a trending fashion and a fashionable word to coin these days. And all kinds of organizations all over the world are jumping into this wagon and trying to be seen to be, not trying to be seen to be doing something. But I really do not know how practical they are. In terms of practical applications, what are we doing? What every individual is doing, what in the organizations or the government, they are empowering the individuals to contribute their own way of reducing the carbon footprint. So I am not very convinced about that. There are conferences and meetings and the initiatives by the governments, private sectors, UN organizations, all kinds of activities are there. But do they translate into reducing carbon footprint? I doubt very much. I come from a very humble farming family. During my days, I used to tend my land in India, till my land in India, where we used no plastics, no artificial fertilizers. Everything was biodegradable, and the environment was much better. Are we doing all these efforts? Now, I am not pointing only one organization. I'm pointing to all organizations, asking all organizations whether whatever they are doing is going to bring about lifestyle changes. In other words, going back to Stone Age. Can we live without air conditioners? Can we live without cars? Can we live without electricity? It means that lifestyle change means that, are we prepared for that? And the change is not going to be overnight, and the change has to be gradual. Is anybody doing anything towards achieving the lifestyle change so that we can really bring about the change and bring down the carbon footprint? This is my thought.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Manimaranji. And it is really a question that we all have to ponder upon, that what exactly we are doing as an individual and how we are we ready to go back to our old age days? And thank you very much. These thoughts are really worth pondering upon. Do we have Mr. Akbar Malik here? I extend a warm welcome to Mr. Akbar Malik. And thank you very much for joining us. Mr. Nara, would you like to throw some light?
Hi, Dr. Halima.
Yes, hi.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon and good day. Good day to all of you all around the world. And thank you so much, Dr. Halima, for continuing and persevering with this effort of bringing the Sustainable Development Initiative internationally, I would say. And, it was wonderful listening to Dr. Al-Mokhtar. And I was just thinking one thing just now when you mentioned about saving water. And it strikes me that the world and all of us have taken things too much, and for too long, we have taken it all for granted. Water and air and, everything, all the natural resources. And only when we are in a desert, then every drop of water is important. And when we are having difficulty, every breath becomes important. So when there's too much of water, we just take it for granted. We just let it flow and we'll let it pollute. And so I think this kind of effort that you're bringing to everyone does require this information and knowledge to be shared worldwide as far as possible. So I'm very happy to be part of this conference, very happy to be a supporter. For me, it's always been about people and process and performance, and how we do now will actually help us to save the earth for the generation. So thank you so much. I had only one question for Dr. Al-Mokhtar, where he talked about project management and, what is the challenge that sometimes when I see we are implementing projects internationally, and how can we bring diversity and inclusion into the into the whole process of project management to make things better, faster, cheaper? So that is just only one question that I had. And otherwise, I want to thank you, Dr. Halima, and for everybody else today. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Mukhtar.
Thank you. Actually, now to bring the diversity into the project management, let us put it first of all in a way that each project management has its own unique requirement. Maybe, you know, it is a mega project, maybe it is petrochemical, maybe it is in oil and gas, maybe it is like conserving the water, building up a new substation, all these different projects, and each one has its own, what we call specific requirement. But with the mind of sustainability, with the mind of protecting our resources, with the mind of trying not to overburden resources for our future generation. Here, this is, you know, the technique of the leaders when they are deciding the scope, during the scope development, they can really put that issues, you know, put that requirement and make sure the idea is being addressed well to everybody, that our project required to be diversified. Like in case of resources, we bring different experts, different ideas, different this. Yeah. So I think it is the role of the leader, and it is very important in the beginning during the scope development, that because that is really the keystone. Myself and Dr. Ram, we are working to develop some programs about the project management. And one of the key issues that we are working on is how really to develop a right scope. Because to me, I'm having the experience of, alhamdulillah, more than 30 years in a company like SABIC, and in a private sector here in Saudi Arabia. We work with Aramco, with Skiko, with all big companies. I know the number one challenge is during the scope development, we are not putting the right resources, the right mind, the right requirement. Is this, we want to, you know, invite different ideas, different diversifying schemes. So I think it is depend on the type of a project, because some project may not accept the idea. Okay, you know, they are very limited in budget, limited in time, and they don't have time to even accept those very good ideas. But there is a big number of projects that, yes, it is really a good platform for us to really apply those good, you know, approach and trying to create a situation for success.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. May I request Syed Muhammad Mahe to kindly unmute? Syed Muhammad Mahe.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, dear. So actually, I'm CEO of a software company, Kirsan Technosoft. So we are into health tech industry. So is this anything related to the technical industry, health tech industry, where we can contribute? Because on the first Jagannathan, his name, he was talking about smart health and other things. So, so anything related to the health tech industry?
Dr. Ram, over to you, please.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Syed, for giving a pitch about your company. Yes, a lot of interventions are going on with the data sources, analytical software, which are dealing with the big data analysis, as well as blockchain system, which are adapting for the dispensaries to adapt, or the healthcare sectors to share the data source with the different kind of enablement or implementation. So everything, even insurance companies also procuring all these data sources for the effective and efficient service provision for the insured patients. So we will talk about that. Where do we connect and contribute better? I have to know about your details and the conditions. Where do you bring your strength, and how do we propagate for that kind of issue to deal with that. You can collect my number. How do you come for this event? Where did you connect?
Yeah, I connected through a group. Actually, there is a group of entrepreneurs. So from there, I connected. Actually, we are into this electronic medical record. So we are making the hospitals paperless.
Okay.
So that's our thing. Like so, we completely.
You can check my company in the Google also. You can reach to me. You can get the contact details and other things from my website.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know which group because I have shared with so many groups. If you could see my number over there, you can get it over there, no problem.
Okay, it's in a number is there in the group itself, is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
no, number is there.
even I have shared my number here. If you can just send me hi, then we can share the details of everyone. So there won't be any problem.
Okay, sure, yeah. Because the chat is disabled there, so I couldn't make a chat there.
Yeah, because of some reason
but you can see the message. So you can just copy that. Yeah, you can just click and use that.
Okay, sure.
So thank you everyone. On a Sunday morning, it is really wonderful to have such intellectual peoples with us. And in Urdu, there is a very famous couplet, "Bandon ko gina karte hain, taula nahi karte." So like, we should not count the people. We should see the quality of the people. So we should not go on the numbers. We should go on the substance that the people have within themselves. So even the small group of people will be able to bring lots of big revolution just because of their substance, what they have. So this group is the group of people who have substance in them, who have dedication, who have a vision for the future. And I'm very much thankful that you all are here with us. Our next session is going to be tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I invite you all. One of the speaker is Mr. Nara Subramaniam from Malaysia. And please keep waiting for the second speaker. We will be announcing soon about that. Over to you, Asma. Unmute yourself, dear.
Sorry, I forget about that. Thank you, ma'am. As we come to the close of our session on sustainability, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the speakers, Dr. Ramanathan, Dr. Al-Mukhtar, and all the participants for contributing to such a meaningful and insightful discussion. The knowledge and perspectives shared today have been valuable, and I hope you leave with new ideas and a renewed commitment to promoting sustainability in your own communities and professional endeavors. Let's continue to work together towards a more sustainable future. Thank you once again for your participation, and looking forward for all of you to join for tomorrow's session. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, and enjoy your Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you.